Hello, my beautiful people and everybody that's watching my channel from wherever you are, from any part of the world, every part of the world. Even if you're aliens, you're welcome to watch my channel. And I'm coming to you here with an open heart. The world has been evolving and something better in the last decade or so. You could see changes happening slowly but consistently since the 40s. We have learned how to work better with each other. We have learned how to take care of each other. We have learned how to step up beyond the color of our skin, our genders and our nationalities. And it has been beautiful. It has been a beautiful couple of peaceful decades until the pandemic hit, and that also taught us that it's not just us that need to be equal and need to be considered as a part of our universe, but also animals, plants, and everything upon this rock called Earth. And that has also been beautiful to see human species evolve beyond the basic needs of our own survival, to the point to see that we are all one. In psychology, we talk even more about that. We talk about the simple things as if you hit someone with a fist, it's not just the other person that gets injured, but also you. Every time when you hit someone or you put an act of aggression onto that person, you are also injured in that process. And it also works for love. When you love someone, when you put out love and appreciation, when you go out with an open heart, that also comes back to you. Human species has been going through different changes throughout history. Some of you may not agree with me, and that's also fine. But I think as a species, we did evolve into something better. If you go back into history and see what we have done to each other and how much less of that there is now, and what we have been doing to animals without even blinking, but we kind of rethink now. We started looking at animals as other sentient beings that have feelings of their own. We started watching them as we do with our own other fellow humans. It's like that animal also wants to be happy. It also wants to be fulfilled. It also wants to have a chance to breed, to have family, to love, to live. And once you're born onto this beautiful planet, whether you're a human, animal, a tree, a little insect, whatever you are, your first right is to live. As with any other new energies in the world, there's going to be an opposition. There's also going to be remnants of all energy in the world that will want to break out in the open once more. It's like one more burst before it dies off. Every time when there is a new energy coming out in the universe and it's trying to become a dominant energy, we can see the old energy fighting to survive. And that's what we have in the world now. Among the unity, among love, among respect, among fight for equal right, you will see one last breath of opposite. And although knowing that this is only one last breath, it doesn't make it any easier. I was 5 years old when the war started in Croatia. My father got me and my mom and my brother on the bus so we can escape the country that was in war, especially because where my house was almost on the border with Serbia. And we left. He stayed, fought, never was the same after that again when the war ended, or rather when we came back, not even home, but to an apartment that wasn't even ours. My father was a man I did not recognize anymore. Recently I started doing family constellations to see what was happening with my ancestors. And my grandfather, for example, was born at the end of the World War I, survived and fought in the World War II, and then was an old man in the civil war that we had with Serbia. We are deeply injured with these wars. Of course you are. It is not natural for you as a human being to see death, to fight people that are your brothers. You can't kill a person without killing yourself as well in the process. And these things leave scars. These are not scars that are only going to be with you until you die. They will be there for generations of people after you. And they will carry this burden of death when they were supposed to be living life. I don't believe there is a person on this planet that intentionally wants to kill another person. That is just not possible. These people were fed lies, and instead of seeing unity that should be fed to them, they've seen division. Seeing another human being as different or not part of you is not natural. We're not built to think this way. We have been indoctrinated to feel so. Me as a Croatian that I am by nationality, I don't hate anyone. I think Serbs are my brothers, and if they're gonna take me as that, I'm happy. If they think I'm their enemy, I don't think of them as my enemies. I don't have any grudge against these people. I am sure that the Russians and the Ukrainians feel the same. We are, after all Slavic, if you want to think of it that way. But greater thing than that, we are all humans. So what do I believe in? I believe in love. Love will conquer all, and it will if you let it. As I was saying, this is just one last breath of the old energy before it fully disappears. I am proud of us, human species, how much we evolved, how much we're together, even when we're not. I'm proud of us that we come together even on social media, on the simple things. How are we ready to stand up for each other? And that is just beautiful. If you feel that energy of love, spread it. They say the best way to fight hate is not by giving more hate out in the universe. Hate will not bring us anywhere. We as human species love to point fingers. We love to point fingers at people, nations, races, or whatever we choose to, only to make ourselves feel better. We are a young species, I guess, and the thing we need to learn, and we are learning slowly but surely, is responsibility. When you're a child, you can say, oh, my mommy didn't treat me well, so I am the way I am. But as you grow up, that doesn't seem like a rational excuse for not being a good human being or a good person. If my mommy or daddy weren't good enough for me, my responsibility is to feed myself with enough support and love so I can grow into a better person. I'm a big empath, and I have always been, and that has been my burden sometimes in life, because people would burden me with their emotions when I was too young, and I've been carrying the pain of generations in my family because I could, because I was strong enough. But that doesn't mean I should. I'd rather instead carry love. Carry love for all of you. for everyone that needs it. I don't serve much purpose by carrying pain or anger or regret. I serve so much better purpose by carrying love and really giving it out in the universe. And that's what I want to do. If you want to fight injustice, anger, rage, death, fight it with love. Fight it with love, my dear people. I don't want to stand on anyone's side, just to make that clear. I have lovely friends in Russia, I have lovely friends in Ukraine, and all they want is to live in peace. So let's share love and peace. Thank you.
Broken from the start, I am nothing more than roses at the side of a busy road. How I'm crawling for a worthy goal. At least